I played some more Biomutant.
Ooh.
And I think couple of episodes ago, I was pretty high on that game as a whole.
Yeah. You were pretty high.
I was pretty high. Played some Biomutant.
Sorry. I was pretty high on that game as a whole. And I'm kind of down on it now. I still don't think it's a bad game. Like, I was looking at the Metacritic ratings, and it's hovering around a 60%. I think it's better than that. If that's a D, I think it's probably like a C if I had to get a letter grade to it. But what it kind of devolves into, like, a lot of the charm at the beginning does not carry through very well. So eventually the tasks that you have to do, the quests, are a little monotonous. They all devolve into fetch quests. So go here, get this item, and bring it back in some cases to another area. Or once you find it, the quest is just over and you've completed the quest.
Those are my favorites.
Like, some of the stuff that I've found is interesting in that, like, I found a biohazard suit in one of those quests, which is like, okay, cool. But my radiation resistance is already at 100%. It's like, I don't fucking need this biohazard suit, and this is not going to do me any good to even have this thing. The combat, I'm still having fun with the combat, and like the loop of, like, the loot loop of, okay, let me do this battle. Let me gather the loot. Let me upgrade my weapons. Like, I'm still enjoying that particular segment of the game, which is really the only thing keeping me playing.
Progression.
Yeah.
Yeah. Progression.
And there is some character progression too, but like, I'm kind of almost to the point now where I've unlocked all but one of the powers that I want.
Yeah.
My guy can levitate. So anytime that I want to, I can just get up in the air
in the game.
and fly around. Oops, sorry. It's not the end of the show yet. We'll play that at the end of the show.
I can levitate.
There's Malcolm queuing me out.
I
All right,
love
guys, we're gonna ride out to. Just hear Malcolm. Like, he doesn't have a mic. You just hear him in the background. Yeah, we're gonna ride out.
I'm gonna levitate right out of this segment.
So yeah, there's only one more power that I have to unlock yet, and that's the one that I talked about in the last episode, where you can basically Hammer of Dawn people. You just point in a direction and it fucking satellites
that looks
from the
so
sky.
cool.
It looks really cool. That's the last one, and I have kind of a while to go before I can unlock that one, because the powers are, that particular set of powers is gated light and dark. So the levitate power is a light power, so I had to like level up my light level in order to unlock the levitate, but it doesn't go away because those aren't polar. Like,
Oh, gotcha. Like Infamous, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
so you can be level 50 light and level 50 dark, and that's fine. It doesn't matter. Whereas on games like
Infamous.
and even on Mass Effect 3, 2, and 3, it happens, Fable, like that, there just aren't those repercussions in this game. And I
You killed a person.
I kind of feel like
Lost all your good powers.
like the game would have mattered more if they had chose to gate those in that way, because
I thought they were the way I was playing.
And like, it's not, there's not a whole lot of consequence that you can do in the world.
Yeah.
Like, the side quests don't matter.
Yeah.
You can do them if you want to get more loot, if the loot loop is the thing that's keeping you invested. But if that's not doing it, the side quests are more or less just boring fetch things. I'm still enjoying the story, and I have not made very much progress in the story because I've mostly been doing a lot of the side quests, but I think I'm kind of burnt out on that. And I really haven't checked in with it a whole lot since I started the Ascent, just because like that came out and, you know, Biomutant just kind of got a little boring. So I think it's still worth playing, but if you haven't already, don't buy it for $60.
No.
I think probably wait till it goes on sale.
I would at least 30.
30, I think, is probably a reasonable price. I'd imagine by the time
30, 40 somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is a little bit of news on Biomutant. It's already a profitable game.
Yeah. They
Sold a million copies,
Yeah.
which is cool for a new IP from an unknown developer.
With such a small team, too.
Yeah,
Like,
which
that was
with a really
amazing.
small team, like those guys, this is a successful game. Like they already made money on it, which is cool. I would love to see what these guys can do with a bigger budget.
Yeah.
I think a Biomutant 2 I think that the world they have crafted, well, the quests are not interesting. It is fun to run around in that world.
I do like running around in it for
Yeah,
sure.
it's fun to explore that environment. They've got a
Once
huge,
you told me I could explore, it was
Yeah.
fun to explore.
yeah, they've got a huge variety of like places to go to and things to see, even if the quests, like I said, that send you to those places are not very interesting.
Yeah.
Check out our game time on Biomutant if you have not played it. Kind of want to hear more in depth about our thoughts on what we thought when I was playing it. I think Colin, you were on that episode, right? Colin and Malcolm were on that game time.